ignorant bastards trying to come at me. Horrible people. Horrible disgrace to the human race.
I refuse.
Girl, if you're
You will not control me.
You're only getting half the story.
I refuse. No, I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you how it is. And you'll be wrong this whole time, and then you will feel bad for messing with someone with autism and making them lose their shit because they can't control it.
First of all, how do you even begin to unpack the disgusting behavior of Elphaba Orion Doherty without wondering how her image survived this long? You guys, we're talking ambulance stunts, fake diagnoses for sympathy, and even straight up begging her own viewers while turning around to flex on mukbangs. And y'all, this is exactly why people are saying her entire image is destroyed. Every scandal she creates doesn't just fade away, it piles on top of the last one until now her name is basically a punchline across TikTok. What used to be, oh, that's just Elphaba being messy, has turned into, this is actually disgusting. Now, if you thought the begging and the fake illnesses were bad, wait until you see the clips where she takes things way too far on live stream. I'm talking about moments that had people genuinely worried for her safety and questioning why TikTok even lets this stay up. So let's just start with the one thing that completely crossed the line. Elphaba has been caught on TikTok Live having full-blown meltdowns, crying, screaming, threatening to quit, and dragging it out in front of thousands of viewers.
So, you all at this point. Sure, fuck you all. Oh, I hate you all. I hate myself. I hate everyone. I hate you all. I don't like myself at all. So do you know what? That's fine. Do it. Do your worst to me and hate on me all you fucking want. I deserve it. Do it.
And you guys, this wasn't some quick breakdown where she logged off after a few minutes. No, she stayed live, repeating over and over and over that she was done while clearly turning it into content. Not gonna lie, it's disturbing. If you're really in that dark of a place, why are you live streaming to teenagers instead of logging off? Now, this wasn't even the only dangerous stunt Elphaba pulled, because right after that, she found another way to get attention that made people even more suspicious. And this time, it involved an ambulance. She went on TikTok Live claiming she was so stressed from the hate in her chat that she actually called 111, which for those who don't know is the UK's emergency line for medical help. Now, she did this while streaming, literally talking to the camera, telling everyone she was waiting for an ambulance because her mood swings were too much. But get this, minutes later, she casually said she canceled the ambulance and didn't want to waste their time.
As of right now, I'm currently eating sushi. Yeah, something triggered me. It was my live chat. Some of my live chat triggered me on TikTok. No, not right now. It's just when it happens in the moment, like I can like smash things up and I can actually get quite aggressive, but not towards people, more towards myself. I cancelled that ambulance. I said, I don't want to waste your time. Like, I don't want to be wasting resources. She was like, no, it's fine. Like, just cool. Like, she's like, because on my records it says I've got anxiety and depression.
Come on, you already did? Taxpayers literally pay for that service and you're out here playing around with it on live stream? If you ask me, this was the moment where a lot of people went from Elphaba is messy to Elphaba is a problem. It's one thing to exaggerate for attention, but pretending you need an ambulance because your chat made you mad, that is a whole new level of desperation. Now, if there is one thing Elphaba is known for, it's begging on live. And I am not just talking about casually asking for gifts like most TikTokers do. No, she takes it to another level, crying, saying she can't afford food, that she's drowning in bills, that her electricity is about to get cut off.
If you're in a financial situation where you can't afford to gift me, but you still support me, you can do this for free. You can double tap the screen. But if you can financially support me, do it. Let's get all the money. But if you can't, it's okay. I get you. If you're sitting with £33 million or something in your bank right now and you're talking and you're watching me, where's the lions? Where's the gifts? Hot menus, you watch me all the time as well, you know.
Yeah, that's a tax debt. I'm £37,000 in tax debt, yeah. Because obviously I've got a penalty for not declaring the 4 years, so they gave me a penalty.
And you guys, the second she gets those gifts, suddenly there's takeaway delivery at the door, mukbang content. She'll be sitting there eating a full meal that her viewers basically just funded, all while claiming she doesn't know how she's going to survive. But it gets even nastier because to push people into sending gifts, she's literally faked hurting herself on camera, smacking herself, pretending she's spiraling just so the comments flood in with pity and donations.
Well, it's kind of just people don't care, do they? Like, people just don't really fucking care. Like, just.
And that's why so many people feel played by her. The cycle is always the same. Spiral on live, beg for money, get sympathy, eat on camera, and then act like nothing happened. So, after the begging and the ambulance drama, things somehow got even darker. In London, actual flyers started popping up about Elphaba. Like, people were so fed up, they went out of their way to print and distribute posters just to drag her in public.
Good evening, TikTok. I would like to make a video regarding the recent posters put about me over the country. So this week, out of all the blue, there's been people messaging me saying that there's going to be posters put about me all over Manchester, Nottingham, London, Bristol, all the places pretty much in the UK. And I just want to raise awareness to show how harassing and stalking this is. And I want to say, please do not believe a single word that comes out of that poster's mouth.
And as disturbing as that was, Elphaba didn't exactly help her case, because while demanding respect online, she was caught misgendering a woman on her live. Yeah, literally turning around and doing to someone else what she constantly accuses others of doing to her.
You misgendered? Who? When I think about Z, I'm thinking Zebras. You're basically non-binary. Because non-binary, you're not in the binary, you're non-binary. So that's what we've got to say. You're not gendered. I would have understood that more.
Honestly, that was the point where the internet just stopped caring. The narrative shifted from protect Elphaba to she brings this on herself. It's like every time she tries to play the victim, she drops another reason for people to walk away. And after all that chaos, Elphaba came back with a brand new storyline. Antidepressants! She claimed she was put on sertraline, and according to her, the pill basically worked overnight.
I don't feel any sort of shit. Like, I've not even felt like low in my moods at all. It's so weird. I've actually felt the opposite. I've actually felt like a good effect with it. My body's like reacting it in a good way, not a bad way. Like, I don't feel low. I feel good. Like, cause beforehand I felt so shit. Like, I felt like so horrible in myself. Like, I can't describe it to you.
And you guys, anyone who actually knows how antidepressants work was side-eyeing immediately. Like, no doctor in the world will tell you sertraline cures depression in a single day. These meds take weeks to even kick in. But there she was, smiling to the camera, saying, I feel cured. This is where people really started to drag her for lying, because just a few days earlier, she was saying she didn't even know if she could afford food. Now suddenly she's claiming medication is changing her entire life, but still begging viewers for money? It's the contradiction for me. And of course, Elphaba didn't stop there. She doubled down with even more wild self-diagnosis claims, this time with ADHD. And the way she did it had people dragging her non-stop. On live stream, she literally shouted that she scored 18 out of 18 on an ADHD test, calling herself the most ADHD ever. As some of you might know, that's not even how ADHD testing works. Real diagnoses aren't just little online quizzes you Google. They're long, clinical evaluations done by professionals.
What's my ADHD score for a referral? 18! Out of 18, thank you.
Truth truth is, the way she bragged about it like she just aced a school exam was wild, because that's not something you pass. That's a serious condition that people actually struggle with every single day. But anyways, as if that wasn't enough, she added another layer to the mess by pulling her viewers into it with those green heart validation loops. Elphaba also started claiming she was autistic, and the way that she tried to prove it had people seriously questioning her intentions. On live stream, she literally told her viewers to drop green hearts in the chat whenever she looked nervous or uncomfortable. Now, that was supposed to be her evidence. Like, instead of going to a doctor, she wanted emojis from strangers as a medical diagnosis.
Stop Googling. No, that's how my behaviour has been. I've said put green hearts in the chat every time I'm nervous. Notice that's a trait of autism as well? That's looking for validation. Shut up!
So people in real life who are neurodivergent, who I know who are diagnosed, they're the ones who absolutely understand that I'm definitely either neurodivergent of some sort. And I do think I am. And I actually will never stop saying that until the day I die. I won't stop saying that until the day I die, until I am diagnosed with something. And then when I have that diagnosis paper, I will show that on my live stream very proudly and very happily.
And y'all, this just looked like another validation loop. She wasn't trying to get clarity or actual help. She was just fishing for sympathy and engagement. It all felt manipulative, especially when most of the people watching her are young fans who don't know any better. And the kicker? She even admitted at one point that she just wanted validation. So at that point, what are we even doing? This isn't raising awareness. This is using serious conditions as a storyline. A pattern y'all have seen from the beginning, but it doesn't even end there. She once claimed that during a drama class, someone pushed her over and that she almost got sepsis from it. Like, what? How do you even jump from getting pushed in class to nearly dying of sepsis? That is not how infections work. That is not how anything works.
I have a condition called sepsis. Quite a fun thing to live with. I wish I didn't have it. She's got sepsis. It was really big. So fun.
Now, at this point, Elphaba's reputation wasn't just messy, it was laughable. But instead of pulling back and trying to rebuild, she went even lower with content that had people gagging. Literally, she doubled down on another type of content that had everyone disgusted, the grossed out moments. This wasn't just one little slip up either. We're talking lots of dandruff on her hair, a spider literally spotted while she was straightening it, fart streams on TikTok Live, and that so-called meal she showed off that had people gagging in the comments. By this point, nobody was shocked anymore. They were flat out grossed out.
STD, slay the day. Slay the day. 100%. Pizza face, hell yes. Do you want some? I'll pick one off for you. We've got pepperoni here. And we've got a selection of mushrooms. Yeah. Hands, no. Who washes their hands after pissing? I don't. I'll do yeah, but after no. I don't care. Hell no. God, if you wash your hands, you know you got to build your immune system up, you know?
The worst part? She leaned into it. Instead of cleaning up her image, she made the grossness part of her brand, which, let's be real, only destroyed her reputation even more. Now, that right there sums Elphaba up. Big promises, zero follow through. When she could have proven people wrong, she fumbled it with another messy move. Instead of changing, she just kept digging the hole deeper. And the irony, the peak irony, came right after. She went on another live crying about how embarrassed she was and how she wanted off the platform. But of course she didn't log off. She stayed, she streamed, and the cycle kept playing out. And you guys, that cycle is exactly why Elphaba's name doesn't carry weight anymore. Every time she tried to rebuild, she turned it into another disaster. Every time she could have pulled back, she doubled down. And in the end, it wasn't just the scandals that destroyed her image, it was the fact that she made the destruction her brand.